Because you're number one.
Number one. On to number one, then.
On to number one. Followed by number two.
Let's number one together. This one's icky, yucky, gross. I'm
trying to sit like you, but I still wind up with the microphone way too close to my mouth somehow. I don't know how I do this.
This one's icky, yucky, gross. I'm letting you know ahead of time. Doctors remove huge hairball growing inside 30-year-old woman's ovaries since birth.
Whoa. That's not gross. That's just amazing.
That's the hairball.
Wait, is this one of those parasitic twin things?
I don't know.
Is there a baby attached to it?
I just saw that and went, ugh. And went, I'm going to make Kyle look at that.
Oh, is that her baby sister? Twin.
The woman had sought medical help after suffering abdominal pain, and surgeons found the large cysts in her ovaries before pulling a mass of hair from her body.
What?
A gigantic cyst made up of hundreds of hairs have been removed from the ovaries of woman. Man, they're really just a woman, the woman.
She has a name, doctors.
Exactly.
And Daily Mirror.
She's a person. Surgeons say some of
Get your shit together, England.
Also, did you ask her ahead of time, if, that was okay to just call her woman?
Yeah. You don't know her pronoun.
Exactly. Don't assume. Mirror.
On the wall.
Goddamn mirror.
England.
Surgeons say some of the tangled hairs they took from the 30-year-old mother of two were 5 inches length. Oh, in length.
Wait a second.
In length and.
Oh, wait a second.
Had been growing in her since
Wait
birth.
a second.
I just need to finish the sentence.
These were in her ovaries.
Yes.
And she had babies.
Yes. The eggs navigated around the hairs.
But what you're saying is that inside her ovaries, her eggs were in a nest. She's a bird. She's a human bird.
And what's crazy is, aren't women referred to as bird over in England?
I don't know. She's a human bird, though.
Isn't that like a slang thing?
I don't know.
Don't they call bird? Isn't if you call someone a bird, it's a woman in England?
Isn't that like a 1920s term from people in the 20s?
Give me a freaking second. I'm typing bird slang.
Birds.
Bird.
All I know is that bird is the word.
Bird. Bird slang. Ducks and sparrows are birds slang.
You're not good. You typed the dumbest
thing
in.
Britain, U.S. slang. A girl or woman, especially one considered sexually attractive. Bang bang. In Ireland, it's girlfriend.
What?
So that bird was a bird.
What?
That bird was a bird. If she was someone's girlfriend, she was a bird. And if she was in England and she was considered sexually attractive, she was a bird. And she was a bird. Because her eggs were in a nest, is what you said.
Okay, then.
So, okay. I know you're trying to help, but stop looking at everything. And I told you I'd find it. The unidentified Russian woman. Okay, so she wasn't... Either it was in England and she just so happened to be Russian, or
no, that was
just
something
covering
that
it.
was confusing. I think it's a scam. Because I'm waiting for that job alert back from like Amazon. It was all like, Amazon's missing information. And then I clicked it and it was like, hello, customer. And I'm like, that's not what they would call me.
Exactly.
I'm not giving you information.
So yeah, they had sought help after abdominal pain. Chief Doctor Kolomna.
What was that kind of pain?
Abdominal snowman. Abdominal pain. Chief Doctor of Kolomna Prenatal Center, Tatiana Shavrak, said dermoid cysts are a non-cancerous tumor of the ovary. They are capsules with rather thick walls, which consist of mucus mixed with various human tissues. That guy's super happy about holding this. You can tell he's smiling underneath his mask.
He's smiling with his eyes.
Look, you can see the outline of his mouth. Look at how big this mouth is.
He's smiling with his eyes.
I mean, he's smiling with his eyes, and she's trying to get into this picture also, and he's kind of not having any of it. That's more than 5 inches. Like, that's big.
Maybe it tore and it was originally folded.
Maybe? That's a lot of hair. That's a lot of hair. It said hundreds of hairs. That's a lot.
That's a whole head worth of wig.
Yeah, that's a lot of hairs.
Can they make a wig out of that? Because amazing.
Oh my god. Why?
This wig was made from fresh ovary hair.
From ovary hair? From ovarian cyst hair.
This hair has never touched a human head before. Virgin hair.
True. Its roots would be completely intact, I guess. Would it even be healthy hair? Because it's never...
It has been
in an ovary.
In a place that gives life to the world.
So you're saying...
It's got to be healthy. It's full of stem cells and all the other things that are in ovaries. What are in ovaries?
What are in ovaries?
Aside from eggs.
What keeps
the eggs fresh?
Is it mostly empty space?
I would dry them out. There has to be some kind of like fluid that keeps them healthy.
Is it like a...
Because they're there always.
Like a goo?
They're there from birth.
Yeah. Got all of them.
So it can't just be empty
Just
space.
fully loaded.
If you're a doctor and you know what keeps eggs fresh inside the ovaries...
Is it like Freon, like a refrigerator?
Call me.
Call you? You Kim Possible?
I want to talk about it.
Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Let me know what's inside your ovaries.
That was
MGK
badly. Said, let's talk about it.
Okay.
I'm interested.
Inside the cyst, we find the upper layer of our skin, fats, hair, bones, and even teeth. The cysts in this case
you should
are
kill
made
them
up
and
of
get some
mainly
upper
hair.
layer skins.
Were successfully removed by laparoscopy, and the woman's reproduction system.
What was it removed by?
Laparoscopy.
What?
Laparoscopy.
Huh?
Laparoscopy.
Leprosy?
Laparoscopy. Laparoscopy.
There's no way you're pronouncing that right.
LAP, lap, ARO, SCOPY, scopy. Laparoscopy.
Laparoscopy.
It's laparoscopy.
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 Scop.
I think we got a little bit racist there. I don't think.
What?
Yeah, we'll get rid of that in post.
What was racist?
The woman's reproduction, because
I just went scop.
I don't know. I kind of went into like Godfather kind of voice.
I don't think that was racist.
Okay, fine.
We don't know what language that came from.
Her reproduction system is fine. She can still have kids.
But is it like a bird's nest? If you're a doctor, you know if it's like a bird's nest.
It's not like a bird's nest. Well, apparently inside of these,
it's not like a bird's
cysts
nest.
Are skin, fat, hair, bones, and even teeth.
Do the eggs go in the cysts?
No. They stay outside in whatever is in the ovaries. And the hair...
For this woman, it was
growing
a cyst full of skin, bones, hair.
Wait, so how...
As a nest.
How big... Okay, how big is an ovary?
This big.
That big? Like this? That big? Like eyeball size, maybe? Maybe a little bit smaller? Because
if you're a doctor and you know how big ovaries are, call me.
That's a lot of hair. In a cyst, that would have had to have been like this big. And if it's this big and it's on something this big...
That's the ovary. That becomes the ruler.
That seems super, super duper painful. And I feel like she probably had abdominal snowman pain.
For 30 years?
Way before 30. Because that's gigantic. That's like if you have a tumor growing on your eye and it's as big as your brain, but in your eye and just pushing down.
Isn't that just what brains are?
No.
Tumors for your eye?
No. They're not just tumors for your eye.
If you're a doctor and you know if a brain is a tumor for your eye,
call me. Because we know. We know that it's not. I know. He knows deep down inside.
Do
I hope. I really hope you do.
Brains are just tumors for eyes.
Each weighed almost 4 ounces.
My eye tumor hurts.
Okay. Each weighed almost 4 ounces and had been growing into tails of hair in each. Wait, was it ovary? And it was a tail.
What they're saying is it's a story. A harrowing story about
a harrowing story?
A harrowing story about the ovaries and its ability to overcome masculine pressures of the world. What?
I'm just turning everything you say into a pun.
That wasn't a good one.
You said harrowing story and then ovary come.
I don't understand that one. Stop speaking.
You stop speaking.
I'm going to read it now. The remarkable... That's too far away. I can't read.
Exactly. The remarkable picture was released by the Health Ministry of Moscow region.
Moscow region?
They are there since childhood, and unfortunately, nobody can predict when they suddenly begin to grow. It can happen at the age of 15, 30, or even 70. Despite its impressive view
the age range
and lots of hair, these cysts that symmetrically grew in the ovaries of our patient were rather light in weight. They were saying these were small ones. That gigantic hairball. Every time I see it, it's not cool.
You don't have cats. I know what those look like.
That is...
The cat ones are grosser.
Okay. But yeah, they were symmetrical though. Each one had the same amount. So that's kind of cool that the human body was like, you know what? If I'm going to do this, I'm going to make it match.
You know what this proves?
We're going to match these.
You know what this proves? God is good.
On to the next one.
It's all over.